Hello everybody, InfoDude here, back playing the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I'm recording this literally directly after I recorded the last episode. I've just gone and gotten a glass of water, turn my living room light on. And I'm going to do another run. Last time I killed Mom, I've now unlocked the womb. Did I unlock another character? I unlocked Lazarus and Azazel. I'm going to play as Lazarus this time. Now, Lazarus has an interesting factor. Lazarus starts, not with the item, but with the effect of, start off he starts with a pill, so I'm going to take that just now. Bad guess, not great. He starts with 3 heart containers, and as you can see up in the... No, don't have my mouse cursor. Up in the top right of the screen here, he has a ×1. That means he has an extra life. If I die, I will respawn. But I get the Lazarus Rags effect. So what happens is I die and I respawn. I have 1 heart container filled, and I have a stat increase. So the general strat to do with Lazarus is to finish your first floor, see if you get a health upgrade from your boss, and if you do, then that's an optimal time to kill yourself for the damage bonus, and that's the strat I usually take with Lazarus, and it's the one I'm going to do this time. So he starts off with a small character damage multiplier, and it gets bigger once you respawn to Lazarus' Rags. I think the same thing actually happens when you take... I don't know if the bonus only happens to Lazarus, or if you find Lazarus' Rags as another character, then I don't know if you get a character damage bonus multiplier if you respawn as Lazarus. With that item, no bombs, so I can't get those. I can go to my curse room with reckless impunity if I so wish, which I think I'm going to once I finish this room and then the door opens again. Got my item room, which I wanted to get before I did the boss room being just below the room I just did. And there's another enemy in here that I failed to spot the first time. So hopefully, because I'm doing this like straight after, I'll be a little bit better this time. I took some stupid damage on the last run because I was still sort of adjusting to saying things. Little Brimstone. Ooh, this is a good item. I think it was a special item in Rebirth. I don't know if it still is. It probably should be because it's really good. Your option with these new item rooms is to either blow up these 3 rocks and take it, or to take a heart of damage, and Little Brimstone is absolutely worth taking a little heart of damage for. So basically you shoot, you see it's charged up, and it shoots, once you let go, it shoots a little mini Brimstone, and because I've got a heart in here as well, it doesn't really make a difference. I can go into my curse room, pick up a black heart, and a bomb, which is excellent. I can go and do something with that. So when I have half a black heart, I don't know if I want to use it on this room though. Charge rate is actually really fast as well. I mean, what's that about? Maybe 3 seconds? Which is actually, it's not bad, it's good. Not bad, of course, being the opposite of good. No, not bad being, of course, the same thing as good, even. Duke of Flies is really easy, especially with Little Brimstone. Because Brimstone lasers pierce through enemies, that's a basic fact about what they do, so the flies don't actually get in the way of you hitting Duke of Flies. You can kill both at the same time. This is a range upgrade. Huh. Okay. There is health in here. What I'm gonna do is leave this room. Go, and I can't unlock that because I don't have a key. I didn't leave any open hazards, but I got the curse room door, so that's fine. I'm going to kill myself. Actually, I can just stand right here and wait for the invincibility to wear off. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so you also get the item Anemia, which means if you get hit on a room, you start tracking blood creep, which does damage to enemies. It's not excellent, but it's not terrible either. I'm going to use my bomb in here to get these 2 keys, and possibly some other pickups from the poop. Like that 1 cent I just got. Careful not to take damage to this Eternal Fly. Okay, oh no, you can only get 1. I didn't realize there was a rock in here. That's me not being observant enough. So I've got a key for my... I'm not going to use it for the shop here because I have no real money to speak of. I'm just going to use it to unlock my item room on the next floor. I'm going to take this range upgrade, which... that's pretty good range, okay. I'm probably going to use my Little Brimstone for most of my damage though. Let the little vignette play just so I can take a drink during the loading screen. Double bomb room. I can't do that right now, but I might be interested in it in the future. This room is absolutely not worth giving the time of day. That would just take way too long for very little practical benefit. It does bother me the little brimstone doesn't break poops and fires when you shoot it. But yeah, the thing, it's also technically spectral. Like it goes over rocks and other such things. So yeah, it's good. I can use it to deal damage from behind cover and not worry about taking damage because I only have one heart container and no soul hearts. Soul hearts, of course, are good. Oh, yeah, no, strange attractor is bad. But that being said, is bad really that bad? That's the question we all want to know the answer to. You know what? Since I have to take every... No, I'm going to wait to see if I get some more HP. If I get like another HP container or some soul heart action, then I will come back and take that, just because it's funny and I need to take all items once, so I may as well take it this time and not have to take it in the future. This room is just troll bombs. This room is a troll room. I'm honestly probably strong enough to do my boss right now, but I want to find the item room first. Oh no, I did find the item room. I'll do some more rooms anyway first, just to see if I can get some soul hearts just to protect myself. Because I think it's more likely that I can do the average room without getting hit than it is that I can do the average boss without getting hit. Not that I'm really going to get a really hard boss on B2, but still. It's always worth thinking critically when you're playing roguelites in general. I nearly walked into the fire like a motherfucking idiot. Okay. Yeah, that's all the rooms. I can open this now. I'm going to open this now. I have 2 bombs. I think this is going to be an Isaac's room. Yes, it is. It's an Isaac's room filled with enemies, which means I will possibly get a reward for doing it, which means that reward could be a bomb, which means I could open... It's a key. Okay. Which would have meant I could have opened the... Pardon me. Which means I could have opened this trapdoor, is the word I was looking for and could not think of. The trapdoor. Which, I think that was a clean room. Sometimes I find it a little hard to tell because I'm an idiot, but clean rooms are more disposed to give you a black market or a crawl space dangle than the dirty room, which is more likely to give you just a shortcut down to the next floor. And I've taken red hot damage, and I better not take any more red hot damage or I'm going to die, which I just did. Okay, that was pretty bad, but I'm going to keep it in the video and just start a new Lazarus run and hope I can get some more HP this time. I should have not used that right then because I got distracted by the amnesia effect and took red hot damage. But since I'm probably going to die anyway, it doesn't really matter. This item is good. This gives you a choice between 2 items in... I want to say it's in item rooms. Not in boss rooms. Boss rooms is those options, and that's more options. This is a tinder drop, which means if I get a bomb, I'm definitely going to use it to kill myself. Well, use something I find randomly to kill myself, and then get that, so I'll have some actual HP. So the first go of using the Lazarus strat did not turn out excellently. Luckfoot is good. It's just a plain luck up now. It doesn't do the make all pills good like it did in the original game anymore. The original The Binding of Isaac, that is. But it's still not a bad item. It's good. Circle of Flies, took damage against. I could really use a bomb now. I've, of course, got the amnesia effect from my pill, so I've absolutely no idea what this floor looks like. I think I've done all the rooms, though. I've been in the item room. That was Lucky Foot. Up is the curse room. Curse room is interesting. And that was... Dead end this way? Yeah, that was the shop. Okay. Right, I have a map in my head of what the floor looks like, sort of. I'm gonna go up and check what my curse room has to say about itself. Just some troll bombs. Right, that's not very helpful. Okay, I could sort of try and... I think there's a way you can... Yes, like that. I apologize for the inconvenience, but you can get these to push most of the coins out of the small area and collect most of them, which is a neat little trick. Regular Monstro, not very hard. Got some enemies with him. That's 2 damage against Monstro. What kind of world do we live in? Just taking damage against Monstro all day, every day. It's not good. I just died against Monstro. Okay. Oh, I got my respawn. Okay, this is good. Excellent. That's what I wanted. This was all a subtle plan from the beginning to die in the boss fight and get the damage multiplier. Wink, wink. Nod, nod. Say no more. Oops. Okay. Now I actually need to focus. Hold on. I'm gonna shut up and do the boss. Okay, that was difficult. Okay, maybe my guess that I've entirely properly adjusted to playing Isaac without fucking up and talking at the same time was not entirely correct. Amnesia I may as well take, just to prevent me accidentally eating it on the... This is absolutely beautiful! Okay, that's brilliant. I'm at 3... I'm dead Lazarus, and I've got 3 red hot containers. I don't know if there's another red hot on this floor. I'm inclined to think there isn't. I don't have a bomb, which makes me sad, because I can't get this tinted rock. Yeah, I know there's not one in there. I can, however, I have 7 cents, so I can pick up this. More options, or even more options. So this will give me a choice of 2 items in my item rooms, as I said before, provided that I'm not wrong, which could indeed happen. Right, let's go down to the next floor. Hope I can pick up some more red health there. And just generally not eat shit like I have been. Okay, let's see what we've got here. 3 rooms, all small rooms. 3 chests. 2 bombs and half a red hot. Okay, this floor is off to a good start. I'm enjoying this one a lot more than I did the last one. Because I actually have decent damage now, at least. Okay. So, this is going to be the ultimate test of whether or not I was right. I should be able to look in here and find 2 I don't have a key. I should eventually be able to look in there and find 2 items, provided that I was right about what more options does. I'm amazed that I didn't take damage there, and also very happy. There's a key, so I can go and open my item room. More importantly, my shop, because I have no money. Yes, I'm going to take Ares, which is a speed up and gives you contact damage based on how fast you're going, or Tiny Planet, which is Orbiting Tears. Orbiting Tears is really bad, and I can get money from pots. Like that. Go out and back in again, get the spider to despawn. Take ramming speed. So yeah, I get to choose between 2 items. I take one and the other disappears. I still think a speed up is pretty good. I don't know what would be cool about how this item could possibly work is that if the longer you're moving for, you gain speed until you reach a certain point. But I think that's possibly too close to how Taurus works. So I don't think that does happen. Yeah, no, I think you just have a constant speed up. Boss is right here. I do want to see if I can find some soul hearts or black hearts before I go and do that, just to be secure. It's Isaac life insurance. You need to very open a tinted rock, find a Isaac life insurance policy. Although to be fair, if my respawn wasn't a life insurance policy, then I don't really know what is. But at least I'm still alive. Taking damage and dying against Monstro and eating shit against Monstro is pretty embarrassing to begin with. So I'm back at full health, which provides no real benefit because I still can't take red hot damage without giving up my deal with the devil chance. And I was absolutely not looking at what I was doing there, which was definitely a mistake. Blasting Cap does something to do with explosions. I read about this a while ago, leading through the thing, the PlatinumGod.com, which is really good. It gives you details on how all the items in all the versions of Isaac work. Good site, very useful. Hopefully I'll still get a deal with the devil if I just don't take damage against the boss here. Because taking red hot damage against your boss reduces your devil deal chance a lot more than just taking damage on the floor does. Ow. Okay, bomb. I apologize for being quiet during the boss fights, by the way, but I'm still getting used to this whole talking and Isaacing at the same time. So, I have to focus to do bosses more than I have to focus to do rooms. So apologies for the inconveniences, but hopefully this will not continue for much longer. Another speed up is probably exactly what I need, helping with some dodging a bit more. I didn't get a devil deal, but hopefully I'll be able to pull one on the next floor. The first floor where you don't take red hot damage gives you a, not confirmed, guaranteed deal with the devil. Confirmed is absolutely the wrong word. But this room full of boom flies does not make that look incredibly likely, because I hate boom flies. Boom flies are bad for my health and sanity. Just have to try and ship them down and hope that they catch each other in their explosion radiuses. Radii? Yeah, radii. Explosion radii and sort of take each other out all at the same time. Chain reactioning boom flies is one of my favourite things to do in Isaac, just because it means I don't have to deal with them. Wall crawlers are fine. I don't remember the actual name for these enemies. Because as much as I would like to, I have a limited amount of space in my brain. I got a bomb bag from that, which is surprising. I didn't know that mushrooms could drop bombs, but now I do. Okay, so I have another... These enemies are easy. I have another key which I can use to open my shop if I get enough money, or just to open another item room further into the game. A chest, and a pill, which is... Explosive Urea! That didn't go terribly at all. I've calmed down now. Okay, yes. Yes, that's how that works. Okay, so I can now go on to the central thing, pick up 4 cents, and I'm a goddamn criminal mastermind. I believe these are called rotis or something? That being said, they're not that hard. Another good change that came in Afterbirth, which everyone, including myself, was very happy about, was the fact that creep at the end of a room, if there's creep in a room, when the room ends, it will all instantly disappear, which used to bother me so much that didn't happen, because I would finish a room, think I was safe, try to walk into the next room, and then immediately take damage by walking on an errant bit of creep. This trinket is really good. It lets you open golden chests without using keys, which is better than... I don't know what this does. So I'm going to take this with me, firstly because it makes me look intelligent, because I know what I'm doing, at least, and more health is good. And partly because I know it's a good effect. What's in here? I've got the boomerang from Zelda, another heart. Boomerang's not actually that bad. It's like, lets you get items from far places without being able to fly, which can be really useful, so I'm probably going to take that if I find another 5 cents. Kill the champion first. Or just, actually, no, you know what, I'm just going to kill whatever I can first. In a vague sort of attempt to not take a bunch of damage on this room. As far as I understand it, the taking red hot damage on the floor doesn't compound, like, it's just if you've taken red hot damage, not how many times you've taken red hot damage, which is good. Item room being directly opposite the boss room is not something I see very often. Although, to be fair, I'm not looking directly at it, I'm focusing on the very center of the room. Let's see what's in here. Either the poop or... This is either... That's Scorpio, isn't it? Which is poison tears? Yeah, poison tears. Okay, this is pretty good. All your tears have a chance to inflict poison when you have this item. Poison is just a damage over time status effect, which is really good. Wait, are they... Oh, I think it's... I don't think it's a chance. I think it's actually... Ow. Oh, okay, you know, I'm willing to take a... Was that a full heart or half heart? I don't know. I was going to say I'm willing to take that damage to open the super secret room, but then there was bugger all in it, so I'm really not that happy about it after all. The Frail seems deceptively easy to begin with, and then it's a 2-wave boss that I just took more damage against. So it's absolutely not guaranteed, it's just a pretty high chance. I'm going to use the Chariot card to try and kill the Frail. At least slightly faster than I would have otherwise. Good zone. Okay, just surviving. Pentagram is good. It's one. I think it's a 1 damage up and a 20% devil deal, or special room increased chance. Special rooms being angel rooms or devil rooms, depending on what you've got. I have not taken a devil deal, so it's entirely possible I could get an angel room. The damage up, I think, is exactly what I needed to sort of kick this one off in a meaningful way. The one damage up and Scorpio working together should really just sort me out. So yeah, it must be a pretty high chance to inflict poison. Rainbow Worm gives you random worm effects every few seconds. Yeah, that's not as... It's funny, but it's not as good as Paperclip, which can let me open golden chests for free. As I said before, you may not have been listening, that's entirely possible. This guy just walked right into me. That was not my fault, it was kind of my fault. I'd like to think it wasn't though, so, you know. It's hard, man. Okay, these guys are fine. Found my item room, which is good. Try and get by here. Yeah, fast enough. Excellent. Couple speed ups. Coming in big. Finish off the room. Right. Poison damage, take care of that. Get some more health back. Having survived this far on 3 health counters. Okay, this is piercing and spectral and tears up, but it's a massive shot speed down. And this is like the lemon party pill effect, but a much smaller radius. I'm going to take the dead onion. Toxic over tears. I think it's piercing and spectral. So yeah, as you can see, my shot speed is absolute potato. Complete potato shot speed. But it's not that much of a deal. Like, shot speed isn't the most important stat, and shot speed ups are usually bad, so having them sort of be good for a change and actually have a positive impact on your stats is sort of refreshing when you have this item. So at least this time, if I have a shot speed upgrade, I won't be like, this is the least useful stat in the game and can be bad. This spawns a blood donation machine, which lets me give, which one of these? It lets me give hearts for money. I'm going to blow them both up, like so, and get money and hearts out of them, which is good. I have 15 cents, which means I'm probably going to go into my shop instead of using the arcade. You can get some good stuff from arcades. But, bonies! I panic whenever I see these enemies, because even though I know they were nerfed when Afterbirth came out, they were still like my least favorite enemies in the entire game. Like, even worse than the laser beam eyes in the womb, even worse than the Diglets in the womb who could pop up and shoot the 3 things at you who used to be able to telefrag you. No, bonies are the worst enemies in the game. Purely because their rate of fire and accuracy are both nutty to the extent where in Rebirth at least, it was very, very hard to dodge them. And it was patched out in Afterbirth, but they still sort of give me a big fright whenever I see them. The fact that I'm making some of these dodges I'm making while talking about how bad I hate other enemies is giving me a bit of faith. It's building confidence in being able to have 2 things happen. This is the exact same room again, but with a champion in it. It's the ability to have 2 things happen in your brain at one time is one of the hardest things you can do. Like, I know, like, lots of people claim that they can be multitasking, but what multitasking really is like switching between doing... It's not really doing 2 things with your brain at the same time. It's doing 1 thing at a time with your brain, but switching between them really, really fast. And so, that's why instead of, like... It's a skill that you have to cultivate, and it's a skill that I'm cultivating just by doing this right now, talking about how you have to cultivate this skill that I'm cultivating while talking about cultivating it. I forgot where that sentence was supposed to go, but you know what, I'm fine with it. The fact that I'm still at full health is pretty much testament to the fact that what I said was right. At least that's what I'm going to choose to believe. Bible Tract I think is an increased chance for soul hearts, but I don't really seem to need them so far. I was just going to ask if I've already found my boss room, but I have not. There's another sand. I think there's more health available on the floor. I'm going to go and grab it before I fight the boss. I'm going to fight the boss pretty much as soon as I grab this health. It's a half heart, which is great, means I'm not wasting anything. And I've seen the rest of the floor, so that's fine. Oh, I did find the shop. The shop is right here. I'm going to go into the shop. And it's greed. Okay, greed kill is good. Yes, it's money, but the ultimate thing you learn from fighting greed is that cash rules everything around me. And that taking shit damage is bad. 48-hour energy doesn't help me much. There's half a heart in there. There's no health in the shop because the shop was greed. There's another full heart in the arcade, which is good, but taking that much horrible damage against greed is really not something that I'm terribly proud of. It's not something I enjoyed doing, I can tell you that much. It's fine to use this, try and get some... Hey, a soul heart, finally! Perfect. Not as perfect, I could use some other stuff now. Flies. The ramming speed. Those guys don't do contact damage to you, so the ramming speed from AoEs when I run into them is just killing them. That was a lockdown, which is not great. I'm going to use this now. Another soul heart. And this is... Oh my god, this is a massive shot speed down. What are my shots even going to... Oh no, I'm at the lowest possible shot speed. I think even without it. I've got the Bible tract, which is not what I want. I want to keep 5 cents just so I can preserve my arcade chance for future floors. I did go to the item room, which is tiny. My lockpick is up there. Get it on the way back to the boss, then I'll go fight the boss. 2 soul hearts is good though, which means I may potentially get a devil deal either on this floor or on the next floor. Anything at all at this point I'm pretty much willing to take. Although, I swear to god, if you give me a devil deal that is Father Bobby and Sister Maggie, I'm going to be pretty unhappy. Chubb, if you may or may not know this, but Chubb is not a big fan of smoke. And bombs produce smoke. That was a fairly easy Chubb fight. I really shouldn't have taken that hard of damage. I've finally got a devil deal and a HP up. These are both very, very good items. I'm going to take both of them. So, Sin Robes, not Sin Robes, Ceremonial Robes even, is a 1 damage up and 3 black hearts. Book of Belial is a 12.5% devil deal chance up while carrying it, and gives you a certain amount of damage up for the room when you use it, and it's 3 room recharge. In Rebirth, it actually used to be a 100%, well no, like an absurdly high percentage devil deal increase, so that you were pretty much always guaranteed to get it. It is not that anymore, but it's still a really good item. Judas starts with it, character Judas, who you get for beating Satan, I think. Watch Battery, I think, increases your chance to get batteries or something, but I'm going to keep my ability to unlock chests, golden chests. Yes, I have still got that. To look around my water glass. I know there's a black heart for coming in here, but I don't really mind so much. I've got enough HP to get by on. More bombs. My range is actually, yes, going to permit me to break the poop. No. Yes. Okay. With the next cycle, just so I don't fuck it up. Hey, there we go. I wasn't actually sure if I could make that. Okay, that was markedly easy. The rainbow poop, when you destroy it, gives you full health, so I'm going to try not to for now, and I've succeeded in doing such. Okay, these enemies are fairly easy. I'm pretty much good now. That definitely the ceremonial robes and Book of Belial pickup were definitely much needed momentum for this one. So I think I'm pretty much good for at least a mom kill now. The womb is a different kettle of fish. We'll find out when we get there, basically. That is a rock tinto. It has a mark on it. And it has a bomb and another soul heart, which is great. More HP equals more good. And more good equals less bad. This is the philosophy by which I choose to live my life. This is soul heart chance, 25% soul heart chance when you blow one of these up. You can only destroy them with explosions. I'm going to kill Brownie now, just because I'm here. Brownie spawns a weaker version of Dangle when he dies. Yeah, it's pretty much guaranteed to take damage there. I should use my Book of Belial for this, really. Deal some more damage. Take loads of damage against Brownie, getting cornered by corny dips. That's a range up, which is not terrible. I'll take it. Super Magnet is not excellent. I'd rather have the paperclip, even though it's had absolutely no practical benefit. Thus, Super Greed. I killed your brother, and now I shall kill you. You actually died. Sweet. Steam sale. Yes, there is going to be another shop, so that could potentially be beneficial. It gives you 50% off all shop items. Fairly solid item. Fun fact: if you pick up 2 of them, everything is free because it doesn't. They don't stack in the way you might expect them to stack. Concussive tears or piercing. My tears already pierce, so there's no point to take that. So I'll take the chance for a concussion effect. My shop again has no donation machine in it. That's the full health. I already killed the boss. That was stupid. That was very stupid. That should not have happened. That was my own fault, and I apologize profusely to my enormous fan base for it. That was satire. Okay, down to the next floor just to prevent myself embarrassing myself any further. Okay, 4 directions. Let's go left. And regret it immediately. I think 1 tier plus the compound damage is enough to kill these though. Yep, that's good. 2 bombs is an excellent reward. Got my Book of Belial available, which I'm going to use for this room to help kill Chubb. The piercing tears I got from Dead Onion, of course, really good against multi-segmented enemies who have more than 1 hitbox, and therefore you essentially deal triple damage to them. Well, triple damage to that one, because it has 3 hitboxes, more damage depending on how many hitboxes you hit with them. Fairly easy boss, easy life. Common Cold, this is Tel Aviv for Dummies. It's a 2-room recharge, or is it a 4-room recharge? Not really important because I'm not going to take it. It gives you homing tears for a room, and this is Common Cold, which gives you... no, that gives you a chance for poison damage. I already have that. So, I'm just going to take this to up my poison damage chance, which I think might be how that works. Not really sure, but I'll do it for the science. So this turned out to be a total dead end, apart from an item room, which turned out to be not very useful. Here, wait for the next cycle, go up and along, hit the button, and get a chest, which had a bomb and a key. Excellent. I'm going to bomb some skulls to try and get some red hearts, not red hearts, black hearts, or tarot cards. Death is good. 48 hour energy I may as well use in here. I know that technically wasted a charge, but I'd rather carry the death card with me just because it's better. Death card does the black heart effect when you use it, which is I think 40 damage to every enemy in the room, which isn't a great amount, but it's better than doing no damage to every enemy in the room, which is what 48 hour energy does. Granted, 48 hour energy does something else, but yeah, you know. Multiple temperance is another blood donation machine, which I'm just going to blow up and get some money and some health. Health I don't need, money I also really don't need. I'm going to blow these up to try and get some soul hearts. There's 1. There's 2. Based on how probabilities work, you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least 1 out of this room. It's possible for you to not. And another one for 3 cents because I have Steam sale. And I'm going to donate the rest to the donation machine. Oh, it's 20 cents, not 25 for the first store upgrade. Just going to donate as much as I can until the machine breaks, which is going to be after 34. That was pretty good. There were some runs where you oh yeah, you can't. I don't think you can take damage to those, but still, you know, small heart attack whenever it does happen. Just gonna force this guy to despawn by leaving the room. So it's up or down. Gonna go up and still be wrong. Didn't take damage there, which much to my surprise. Use this to open the arcade, and press the 2 buttons, which a red chest and probably some enemies. Yes. Bonies! Leave. Okay, right, I'm good to go open the red chest, which just had spiders in it. This was a horrible, bad room, and I never want it again. Low range makes this room kind of hard, especially, but it's not that bad. More bonies. Always here to make my life miserable in the depths. I think they stopped spawning after the depths though, which is always nice. Left or down? I'm gonna say left. There's the iron ball effect, making it confused, but since this enemy just follows a fixed path anyway, it doesn't actually do anything. My secret room could be here. I don't need bombs. Okay, that's absolutely fine. And that's where the mom fight is. Which, honestly, I think I could just do now, but I want to explore the rest of the floor first, just to make sure I don't miss anything important. Like another blood donation machine, which I can't blow up because I have no bombs. Anything I've really missed? Just that one challenge room, which I don't really think I want to do. I'm going to go straight up and spend these 2 coins I have on the shell games to see if I can get anything. Skutol obviously being the best thing you can get, which means flies. Oh, there it is. Nope. red heart, which I don't really want, and I didn't get anyway, so that's fine. Okay, it was probably worth a chance, and money becomes a lot less useful once you beat Mom. Because of the fact that there were no shops beyond this point in the game. Okay, time to kill Mom. Okay, use Book of Belial. Whoops. Oop. Stupid contact damage there. It's fine. Not really fine, but you know, live with it. I'm gonna shut up to do the boss, just so I can focus a little bit more, so I'll see you on the other side. Shouldn't really stand next to the doors just in case exactly that happens. I was pretty lucky with my ability to use the death card because there were I think all 4 sections of Mom were out and the foot was down, which was, this is an excellent room. Huh, okay. There's definitely a way to do this. I think you take the mark first. The mark is a 1 damage up and some other stats up. I think it's like a 0.2 speed up or something like that. And it gives you a soul heart. Then you take Guppy's Paw, turn your remaining heart canister into... Oh man, I thought it would change. I thought they changed. Oh man, okay. Okay, so I can't get the dead cat unless I leave and it lets me come back in, which it didn't. Okay, that's fine. It's like 3 health up at least. Well, 2 health up, yeah, because I spent 2 and got 4 soul hearts. Okay, I'm now here in Utero, which is the harder version of the womb. I don't really mind that, it's fine. Concussive effect actually pretty much just saved my life there. Well, not my life, but saved me getting hit at least, which is... I think we can all agree that not getting hit is better than getting hit. This guy splits up, which means the piercing tears are actually really helpful, as is the DOT from Scorpio and Common Cold, which may or may not be working in conjunction with one another. I really can't tell. That was one of the easiest enemy fights I've done. Possibly. It tends to be quite annoying. Just the 1 bomb and 5 keys, so it's not worth using a bomb to get a key. These are the guys I was on about before, by the way. They used to be able to, in Afterbirth before they got, in Rebirth even before they got fixed in, I think, a patch to Rebirth, they used to be able to teleflag you. And it was really annoying. I found the boss pretty much immediately, so I think I'm just going to do it and then skip down. Loki 2 isn't hard. I think, actually, probably, I think the first, I just took some stupid damage. A full heart, actually. All damage after the Depths 2 is a full heart, unless you have a damage reduction effect like the Wafer. The hardest thing about the Loki 1 fight, I think, is the sliding spike block that's in you there with you. Loki's Horns, unlocked for defeating Loki for the first time. Health up, pretty good. And there's no item room and no shop, so I think I'm just going to skip down and head down and do the Mom's Heart fight. I would honestly not say no to a shot speed upgrade at this point, because it's starting to bother me just a little bit. Eye blobs exist, wow, who knew? I didn't even know this room, I've never seen this room before, I didn't know it existed. Eye blobs are pretty rare as it is. What's this called? The Empress. The Empress I think is the... yes, the whole of Babylon... No, the High Priestess is the whole of Babylon effect for a room, which is some stats up. The Empress, that was bad damage. The Empress is a stomp from Mom's foot on an enemy. Or it's the other way around. I don't quite remember. Okay, I want to kill this guy before he can do that attack, because honestly it's more likely to hit me than the Brimstone Laser is. Woo. Okay, health that I don't need and can't use at the same time. I'm imagining that my ability to find the Mom's Heart room is going to be... it's going to be a bit harder to find than the inexplicably easy to find boss was on the last floor. I still absolutely think I've got enough health and damage output to deal with Mom's Heart though, that should be absolutely fine. Oh! That's a good thing about this... oh no, it doesn't count when they're just doing that, but if you have the larger version of this enemy, which I think is Blast Assist, if they die while they have the poison damage effect on them, they don't split into smaller segments. Unless they're splitting down into the versions of themselves. Because I've got the thing in there, I'm going to use this on this room just to make it go by a little bit quicker, because this room can be really hard sometimes. Not really hard, but like it can take ages, and there's lots of like small things you can just take stupid damage to. Which I still did anyway, and you get 2 ticks of charge from it. Are there 4? Yeah, there are. Okay, that's another thing about the womb, is that it can be very hard to see blood creep sometimes, or all the time really. Shouldn't have taken damage there. There's 1 left, which I'm not going to take damage to. Correcto. Okay, this is where my ability to not see tinted rugs in the womb really comes in. I find them particularly hard to spot because I don't really know what they look like. I mean, obviously they have the... Wow, I'm actually pretty close to death here. They have the crosses on them, but I've never spotted one. I don't think I've ever actually seen one. Like, well, I've probably seen them, but I've never realized. Gurglings, I'm not going to take more damage to. More stupid damage to anyway, and to be at this point in the game, all damage against Gurglings is pretty stupid. There's the boss, which I'm not convinced I can do on 1 heart. But to be honest, my other options aren't looking that great. So I'm just going to have to dive in. I honestly don't expect to win this fight, which I know is pretty bad, but... Oh yeah, this is Whole Babylon Effect room, so I pretty much just have to keep moving as to not get hit by these. And I died anyway. Okay. I'm going to end the video here, probably do Azazel in the next one. But yeah, this has been fun. If you enjoyed the video and me taking horrible damage to all sorts of things I have no business taking damage to, then please leave the video a like, leave a comment if you want, and I'll see you in the next one.